Hey, yo, what up? Welcome back. This is not a podcast. This is just my thoughts with Rob Markman. Congratulations are in order. To Latto, congratulations, man. She is expecting. She's with child. She is pregnant. The rumors were swirling around for a bit, but she officially confirmed it with her new song and her new video, Business and Personal. She confirmed it in the lyrics. She confirmed it visually in the video. We saw it. She confirmed it with her new album title and the new album cover. The album is appropriately titled Big Mama is coming soon, and in the cover she's pregnant. So, no more in the gossip tabloids, like it's in the art. And I've always liked Latto. I like her progression as an artist. She was a teenager at the time, maybe 16, maybe 17, somewhere in that range, when I got a call from Jermaine Dupri telling me about this new artist that he was working with, and she was on a show called The Rap Game. I didn't watch the show. I know a lot of y'all did. And he said she was dope, and that she was really kind of focused on her lyrics and really being dope as a writer. And he asked if I can interview her for Genius. He thought it would be a good spot for her to kind of get an interview. And I did. And we did a phone interview. It was kind of a written interview. We did some, broke down some lyrics and stuff like that. She was dope. I was impressed with her when she was that young. As a kid, she was dope. So it's been cool to see her grow up in this, grow into a woman, now growing into a mother, and the way that she puts it all in the art is something that I could respect. So today we're going to look at the lyrics to Business and Personal. We're going to talk about her child's father. There's a lot of speculation, so we're going to talk about it. We know who it is, and not because it's gossip. If she didn't want us to know who the child's father was, I wouldn't touch it, but it is in the art. It's in the music video. There are breadcrumbs and clues in the music video. And then she also addresses rumors in this song, the rumors that Drake writes for her, or Drake has written for her. So we're going to get into all that. But first, I need y'all to subscribe. I need y'all to like. I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to share. Put the hypes on. Put the alerts on. All the things that make a video successful. Trying to grow this channel. And we're going to get to it, all right? So, boom. First up, I guess we'll talk about who the father is, right? It's been rumored that 21 Savage and Latto have been in a long-term relationship. I think Latto may have confirmed that, but I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Like I hadn't really been paying close attention to that. But in the music video for this, in the art connected to the song, Latto drops strong visual clues on who the father is. First, she sews off a tattoo on the small of her back as she's doing a painting, and you can see the small of her back. And it's the same dagger, it's the same knife that 21 has on his forehead. Same tattoo, right? So you can see that there. Fun fact too, years back, around 21 Savage first major label album, the Issa album, I interviewed him, and he and I went to a blacksmith in Los Angeles. My team found a blacksmith. I said, I want to take him to a blacksmith. And we took a piece of raw steel with the blacksmith, and the blacksmith taught us how to make a knife. A replica of the knife that 21 has tatted on his forehead. So, and then we sat and did an interview. The knife is something important. And in that interview, he explains the importance of it. I'll put the link in the description if y'all want to check that out, man. That was a dope interview. It was a dope time. So the tattoo, right? Another hint is she's going through a scrapbook. And if you see in the scrapbook, it says, "Who will you look like?" Question mark, right? She's talking to the baby. Who will you look like? I wonder who you will look like, right? Like a natural thing for a mother, for a parent to wonder, while during pregnancy, who you look more like mom? Will you look more like dad? And so it says, "Who will you look like?" And it's a picture of her as a kid, and you see a picture of 21 as a kid, right? I mean, you can look, man, 21, same face, right? And then there's the scene where a man's hand comes and hugs her from behind. And with his hand on her pregnant belly, see the tats on that hand, same tats as that 21 has on his hand. Without coming out and confirming it and saying, "Hey, here's who we're having a child together," the video, the art shows it. I respect it. So pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna get into some of these lyrics. And there's Latto just kind of rapping her life, putting her life into retrospect, but also talking shit. And at this place where she is now, with expecting a baby, her first child. She says, "This is personal, huh? This shit business and personal. Shit that I've been through, bitches would have been begging me to switch shoes. Mama ain't know how he was gonna eat back in '98. Same kid made sure the whole family ate. Because this is personal." So, just that juxtaposition, right? Mama didn't know how he was gonna eat back in '98. Like, coming up hard, maybe not having it, didn't know where your next meal was coming from. And now the same kid makes sure the whole family ate. Talking about her growth, talking about how far she came, right? Because clearly, I would assume, right, though, that she has, a mother who believed in her. I mean, she was young, she was on TV, she was rapping, she was, her dad as well, I assume. To kind of put your kid, maybe she had to be taken out of school, maybe she, I don't know what her life was exactly like. But she was on TV at a fairly young age, and parents have to sign off on that. So I'm assuming she got support. Times were hard. Now make sure the whole family ate. I love it. In the verse, she says, "Mind, body, and spirit, I've been in a good place. Maid says she found 10K, told her keep it, have a good day. Fans said they missed the old me, but I wouldn't be here with my old ways. Try to put me on Front Street, now they got to see me on the front page." So just good wordplay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to compete. I get compared. I don't complain. But just thought I would have died off. If I did, it would have been the old age. Pretty face in the slim waist. This is on my bumper like road rage. Little wordplay. They on my bumper like road rage. You get it? Walking Magic City, but this ain't the type of rain bitches want to go away. So, right, you go to Magic City, make it rain, throw dollars. Walking Magic City, but this ain't the type of rain bitches want to go away. So rain, like the reign of a queen, the reign of royalty, the reign of her rap career. Rap bitches putting out singles. Shit ain't even hitting like my throwaways. These rap bitches putting out singles. Shit ain't even hitting like my throwaways. 500, that's a show away. Fast money on a slower day. I get in the booth singing like SZA, fuck around, be a note away. I put on this vintage Rolex. That's the only thing with an older face. I feel like that was in reference to, man, it's pressure for these women out here, man. The fans give you a hard time. You might show your natural face one day on social media, or paparazzi just catches you coming out the spot, and whatever, you ain't done up. But whatever, it's a bad day, man. Everybody has them. Or it's a natural day. It's a day off. It's a day like I'm not here for the cameras today. I'm here for me and my people or whatever. And so I put on this vintage Rolex, the only thing with an older face. And I feel like, you were seeing some of the criticism that Latto has got, and a lot of women get, by fans and just random people on the internet. So I feel like that's what that was about. Y'all bitches got to chill on the hate, because it's only putting gas in the tank. Big mama, bitch, your ass getting spanked. That bitch at the end of the day made back. That's the Benz of the day. Car seat, got a kid on the way. So last verse, right? But we seen her pregnant throughout the whole video. But, vocally, she's telling us she's running down, Maybach, that's the Benz of the day. Car seat, got a kid on the way. So she does the reveal lyrically. So again, putting it in her art, right? She goes to the next verse. This is the verse where she gets, it's just wordplay. It's just her talking shit. She gets to the Drake shit. These bitches hating. Wish that they was living in my skin. I'm in a multi-million-dollar crib playing Sims. The video here is cool because she's playing Sims, and then it reverses and the Sims is playing her life. So, probably just a nod to maybe when she was growing up playing Sims or whatever, right? And you simulate real life. You kind of build the life you want in Sims, and maybe that's coming true. Maybe that's what that is. I'm backing out the Barbies, trying not to scrape the rims. Big Mama John Deere, bitch, I come through looking trim. So it's just wordplay. Latto's good with the wordplay, man. 10 bodyguards, I'm a motherfucking star. Bitch, ain't no bumping me unless it's caviar. And she puts the bumper caviar in the video. She puts it on her hand. So, caviar. So I'm assuming this, like, I don't know if there was, there could have been. I just hadn't been paying attention. Drug rumors about Latto. Maybe that's what that is. Like, ain't no bump unless it's caviar, bumper caviar, bumper. I don't know. I'm assuming that's an assumption. I've been getting thicker, like my adding starch. I'm jumping off the boat with my hoes, cause we sharks. The richest out the Rex. Only thing Alfredo is my pussy when I sex. Wi-Fi picked it out his nose and put it on my neck. That's a jeweler. I got the Bentley. That's a famous jeweler. I got the Bentley seats massage me in traffic while I text. I got OCD. Please miss me with the mess. Just wordplay, right? I got OCD. Miss me with the mess. Don't be messy, OCD. Light wordplay. Every birthday, I'm on the island via jet. I got money too, so I barely ever ask. But if I do, he's like Flowetry. He's like Flowetry. He's known for saying yes. Flowetry had the big record say yes. 5 racks on Balenci sweats, trying to hide my belly. This was the months, right, where everybody's like, yo, she pregnant. Looks like she got a bump. Look like she got a baby bump. She had it, so she confirms 5 racks on Balenci sweats, trying to hide my belly. Maybe the bump line, bitch ain't no bumping me unless it's caviar, had to do with the rumors of a baby bump. I don't know. I'm not gonna assume there, but she says I ain't tricking or treating when I'm putting on this skelly. It's the watch. Bitches beef me is rare because they ain't fucking ready. I done made more honey buns than that whole Lil Debbie. Lil Debbie, the honey bun, the snack, but the honey bun is $100,000. So I done made more money. I done made more honey buns than Lil Debbie. They call me Big Mama like a fat bitch. Oh, they think Crody wrote it. That's a compliment. There was rumors. She had one record. I feel like it was on her last project. Shout out to me, which was a record that it was reminiscent of Drake, man. Like it was. And I think the assumption was, well, he wrote it. They think Crody wrote it. Well, that's a compliment. So I guess what she's saying here is that, she was inspired. Her and Drake worked together. So, it sounds like she doesn't, the line, without the line saying, nah, he ain't write that shit. The line is saying, nah, he ain't write that shit. I wrote it. That's a compliment to my pen. So they call me Big Mama like a fat bitch. Oh, they think Crody wrote it. Well, that's a compliment. I brush my teeth twice because I be talking shit like a fucking hater. Red light, barely stopping this. I just want to get behind it like the cops in this bitch. Patron of the new clothes when I shop in this bitch. Michael made him open up like a mosh in this bitch. I'm so fucking fine. He ain't never soft in this bitch. And she kind of drags it out. He ain't never soft in this bitch. Like she drags that all out. Brooke the tallest fine shit to touch the net since Angel. Swear my mama snapped twice like she ain't got the angle. Wordplay, Brooke is her sister, right? Brooklyn. The tallest fine shit to touch the net since Angel. Swear my mama snapped twice like she ain't get the angle. So, her mom had her and her sister. So she said, hey, we both bad. My mom snapped twice, but she snapped twice because she ain't get the angle the first time, like taking a picture. Just some wordplay. That was dope. I'm going in with nothing but water and prenatals. Still making shit shake with no help from the label. Just me and Kayla split bread like a fucking bagel. Got my man send the wires like he doing cable. Know how he talked to his baby. He think he Miss Rachel. So Miss Rachel, right? The kids show and talk to the baby. So, 21 talking to the baby in the belly. Know how to talk to his baby. Think he Miss Rachel. Yeah, they gonna hate this MVP. Or maybe she's the baby. Maybe it's like, oh, that's my baby. Could be a double. Yeah, they gonna hate this MVP like SGA. I swear I can't miss. Ain't nobody touching me but TSA, bitch. They waiting on Big Mama to drop like GTA 6. So Grand Theft Auto 6, highly anticipated. I don't know. I'm looking forward to Big Mama now. I'm looking forward to the album now. I'm looking forward to seeing what Latto has next. Is it Grand Theft Auto 6 levels of anticipation? I mean, I think that's gonna sell like 100 million copies out the gate. The way people been anticipating that, but man, Latto set herself up. She set herself up. Looking forward to this album. Looking forward to life. Looking forward to how things play out. This is the kind of shit that I respect from artists when you kind of put your real life in it and you make it entertaining and you make it sound good. And Latto is one of those ones. So we're gonna see. We're gonna check that out. Stay with me though this weekend. There is a J. Cole interview dropping with Nadeska. We're gonna check that out. If there's something to talk about from there, we're gonna talk about that. I also want to check out. I haven't listened to it yet. Samara Sin just dropped a new project called I don't want to mess up the name. You know what? I don't want to mess up the name, but Samara Sin has a new album that just dropped at midnight. So I want to check that out. If it's something there, I might come back and spin the block and do a video on that. Something light. Maybe my 5 favorite songs or my 5 favorite moments, assuming I have some favorite moments. But I liked "Oh Shit" as a single, so I'm looking forward to this album, like Samara as an artist. So we're gonna look forward to that. Hopefully, let me know what else you listen to. Hit me in the comments. What do you think of this Latto joint? All right, till the next time. Peace.